Yo, what's good? Welcome to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. If you've been praying for some healing, stay tuned for this reading. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis, alright? So please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Sometimes the Holy Spirit may have a sentence or two for you in a reading. Other times there's several messages for you in a reading, okay? And feel free to check your other placements because sometimes there's messages for you in all of them that you can take and kind of piece together like a puzzle and come up with an answer for yourself. Yeah. And if this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. You never know who may need to hear the message. And if you would like more insight in regards to your personal situation, please feel free to book a reading via the website link that is linked in the description box, okay? All right, lovely. So this is for my Gemini singles. So Holy Spirit, what do we have for my Geminis? What do we have for my Geminis for this month? All right. Patience and planning. Yeah. So a lot of you guys could have felt like you were waiting for a very long time, okay, for this special person to come in or for things to work out in the way that you want them to. Okay, so with this patience and planning card, I'm getting that there may be some more inner work that needs to be done here when it comes to my Gemini singles, okay, or at least most of you guys. All right, because we do have the number 7 here, and the number 7 in numerology, it's all about introspection, going within and assessing and reassessing your circumstances from a different vantage point. All right, so some of you may need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to maybe figuring out if you want a certain person in your life or not. All right, now here's the thing. A lot of times most people don't like to go within because that's where all that muck is, those negative thoughts and emotions that we don't want to think or feel because it's too painful. Well, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice at the same time because feeling is healing, okay? And when we leave things unresolved, it can potentially, spill into different areas of our lives, our careers, our other relationships, and sometimes self-sabotaging. So just be mindful of that, okay? So the Holy Spirit wants you to just have patience, okay? Because the Holy Spirit knows that you have been waiting, okay? And your waiting time is almost over. So let's get some more information with the tarot. I hope you guys are doing all right. And happy birthday to my Geminis, okay? Gemini season. Yes. All right, Holy Spirit. And as I said, if you would like more insight in regards to your personal situation, feel free to book your girl, okay, via the website link that is linked in the description box. All right. So what's the challenge here for my Gemini singles? What's the challenge? What's the main challenge, Holy Spirit? Okay, so our challenge there is having conflict with negative thinking, okay? Self-limiting thoughts here, all right? Now, you could also, heartbreak. So you could have dealt with someone that was in your past. Okay, I'm kind of picking up two different things here. So for some of you have kind of had like a rough past with childhood upbringing included in that, okay, where there was a lot of conflict involved that broke your heart, as a child, as a teen, right, growing up. And those heartbreaks really, it kind of shaped you in a sense. Like if somebody told you you weren't pretty or handsome, right, you actually took that because it was said to you so many times, okay, for example, right? And because it was said to you or done to you so many times, you started to believe it. 8 of Swords. But it's not true, right? Same thing if you were dating a lot of toxic partners and they said a whole lot of things to you, such as, oh, you're not good enough, things in alignment with that. Self-sabotaging thoughts, okay? Self-sabotaging beliefs, okay? So we're having conflict with self due to, a lot of things here in your past. Okay, and for some of you, it's your present. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing that, you know, you have bosses that does not appreciate you, okay, at work. So that also kind of tugs on your heartstrings here and kind of can validate, invalidate, not say validate because you're taking it as an external validation, because I'm hearing that a lot of my Geminis here seek external validations. Be careful with that, because remember, opinions are not facts. And then what is that opinion to somebody that's not even really healed themselves? Right? That's projecting. We got to be mindful of that, okay? So why? What's going on? Why, Holy Spirit? Why is this the challenge? Yeah. It's kind of like for a lot of you guys are not really seeing yourselves for who you are, my Gemini singles. You're starting to come out of this a little bit here with this Hangman in reverse. But it's like a lot of you kind of lost really knowing who you are. And some of you guys really aren't happy and fulfilled with yourself. Okay? For some of you guys could have a Sagittarius in your past here that you were dealing with. Okay? Yeah. For some of you, Pisces as well. Or water and fire sign in general. What's going on in the present? Ace of Pentacles. You don't feel like you're receiving any offers. And the offers that you feel like you are receiving, you don't want them. Or there's always some type of catch. Okay? Some type of catch with it, or some type of alternative motive. Yeah. Indecisiveness, or some type of breadcrumb, you know, or some type of disrespect I just heard. Okay? So what's coming in for my Gemini singles? What's coming in? Okay. So for some of my Gemini, we're going to get some clarity on this. For some of my Gemini singles, actually, they said a lot. For a lot of my Gemini singles, you're going to have somebody that you've dealt with in the past that wants to come back around, but they have not changed. Yeah, they have not changed. For some of you, this person could have reached out already, or people, for my poly people, these people or a person could have reached out already. Okay, well, what I'm seeing is that it's something about them not really being their authentic selves. Okay, something about them really not showing you who they are. Secrets involved. For others of you, I'm getting that you're not really attracting what you want because you're in this kind of like a low vibrational state here. And this is why they're saying, you know, we have to do a little bit more patience and planning here. So we can take a little bit more time to work on self, okay? What it is that we truly want. What it is that, you know, we're looking for long term, okay? And kind of what that can look like for us, okay? What it can look like when somebody treats us how we want to be treated, right? And us actually establishing boundaries and sticking to them, enforcing them, right? Because I do want to see here for my for what's coming in for my Gemini singles. What's this Death and Rebirth card in reverse? Also, this is Scorpio energy. Did not say, look, this is so funny. Look, Temperance, Sagittarian energy. So this is divine timing. With the Death card in reverse. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarian, or Capricorn here. Okay. So yeah, this is going to happen in divine timing here. Oh, wow. Look at this. Didn't I just say this? I can't make this up. There's so many major arcanas here. Let me show you. The Death card, Capricorn energy. Yeah, so for a lot of you, somebody that you were, messing with in your past, it doesn't necessarily have to be these signs, okay? They're starting to kind of release their toxic ways. They want to come back around, all right? I don't think you want them to come back around because of how unfair they treated you. Okay, and mind you, there is no such thing as gender in tarot. Energy is fluid. Okay, we all possess divine masculine and feminine energies. It's just that we exude more one than the other at times. Okay, yeah. Well, they want a higher level of commitment. Okay, yeah. They want a higher level of commitment. You want a higher level of commitment. They didn't stick to that. Okay, they manipulated you in the past, and they did not stick to their word. They did not pull through. Okay, they didn't pull through at all. That's why I say it's up to you. Okay, or switch the roles how they fit. You may not have been committed to this person, even though you may have extended a form of commitment or suggested it. You could have been the one, that maybe got cold feet. Switch the roles how they fit here. Okay, but this is all happening in divine timing for you. But you're gonna have to choose if you want it or not. But they're not gonna be for the new ones though. Okay, for those that are not in your past. You may have a fire sign that has already worked on releasing their toxic energies, okay? All right, so what are my love blockages for my Gemini singles? What's blocking them in love? What's blocking them in love for my Geminis? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oof, look, see? Didn't I tell you? Self-esteem, unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. See? Let me tell you something. We all have flaws. Do not let these people punk you, okay, in their 3D and shadow vibes, all right? We all have them. Do not let them punk you, okay? Because you are beautiful. You are handsome. Look, lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Yeah, love, I love love. And the thing is that love comes with the risk. Everything in life just about comes with the risk. Starting a business comes with the risk. Loving someone comes with the risk. Going to school is a risk because you don't know if you're going to actually get out what you put in, right? Like, if you want to be honest here. So what they're saying is that, take a risk. Once you figure out what you want, because a lot of you guys really don't know what you want. Allow your previous experiences to teach you what it is that you want, okay? Mixed signals. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. Yeah. Okay? Look, energy. Please put out the energy that you would like to receive. So if you're putting out mixed signals, guess what you're going to get? Because guess what you're putting out? Even if it's unintentional, do a self-check. Like, okay, what do I want to exude? Okay, how would I like for it to look like? Right? Talk with your guides if you need to. Your guides, your spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, right? Your ancestors. Talk with them, okay? Let them help you. Look, seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Yeah, because again, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Okay. And when you are in the midst of doing this, you may want to, because interest, getting someone with interest is cool and all. Also, at the same time, having someone that is in alignment with your morals, values, and beliefs, those tend to last a little bit more longer than interests, right? Because those can change at the dime of a hat. Right? Not that values and beliefs can't change. Those are a little bit, Those may change maybe every 5 to 10 years versus every month, right? Or once a year, or whatever the case may be. So you want something that's a little bit more stable. So choose your 5 top values and beliefs. Oh, if you value reciprocation, if you value loyalty, if you value commitment, right? So then that means you wouldn't want someone, right? If you value family, you wouldn't want someone that doesn't value family, that wants no kids, right? If you do, right? So create a checklist for yourself, okay? And then also ask yourself, what can you tolerate? Can you tolerate someone that may not wash dishes as often as you would like? Can you tolerate, right? The 80-20 rule, quote unquote, because we're all going to fall short of something, right? A person that is toxic, always hitting someone because they're mad, calling you out your name because they mad, or cheating because they don't know, that's how they handle their problems, versus someone that doesn't always hang their clothes up when they take it off the hanger, doesn't always wash dishes before they go to sleep at night, right? You would probably want these, unfavorable actions versus these deadly ones, right? They're both flaws, but you would prefer one over the other. Create a list, honey. Okay? That was your message, Gemini. Love you guys. Peace out. Deuces.